Welcome everyone. This is Ricardo. I want to speak on something that you have to digest in such a way where it's a really thought out subject. It's called the apostrophe. Let's let that sit for just a moment. The apostrophe. What do you notice about that one little character that we utilize, in the dictionary or in Webster's dictionary? The apostrophe is this little piece that hangs on the top of whatever words we have. It is the continuation of something also where you have, let's say, we say won't, WON apostrophe T. Now what about, it'd be like will not, right? Or will not. Well, that apostrophe hangs by itself. What about apostrophe S? When we say, for example, my name, Michaels, yeah, Michael apostrophe S. That means afterward, Michael's what? Michael's Bible, or Michael's words, or Michael's this. That means for some reason it's supposed to be our ownership. But did you know that that little apostrophe is not attached to any of the characters? Just like the things in our life are not attached to us. These things in this world are so temporary that last year I might have had possessions of something that I don't have this year. I don't have it. Whatever it was last year, I don't have that possession of it. It goes to show that even next month, I'm not going to have possession of whatever I had this month. It even goes to show that whatever I had 10 years ago, I don't have possession of now. And what I have right now, I won't have possession of tomorrow, or next month, or next year, or down the line. That character could be seen on the top of a word that has another letter afterward. And it'll either be an S or a T. Do you notice that the word, whenever it has won't or can't, a lot of those are the negative of things. Things that are taken away. I can't do. I won't do. It wasn't meant. You notice those words are all takeaways. But if you don't have the apostrophe and then that T, if you just say it was meant, I can do, I will do, those are all positives. Those are things that will happen. So, just like materials, those things will pass away. Those things are in a negative perspective, or the negative of whatever's going on in life. So the same way that these things that we may have possession of will be taken from us, it's not that the Lord gave and the Lord take. This was Job speaking in his time of need, when times of things were happening. When Jesus said that Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy, that's basically utilizing Satan to come and give and take. Satan doesn't give, but he takes. The Lord gave us life to give it to us more abundantly. Although he said, how can we fear a man who could just kill the body when he is empowered to kill the body and soul? But he comes to just give us life. So we have to be very mindful of that. So when it comes to apostrophes, when it comes to the way that we look at things, what is it that we have possession of that we know we're not going to keep? What are some things that we cannot accomplish because we put that word when we have CAN apostrophe T? You notice I said it in cannot. But an apostrophe shows up when you shorten it down to can't. That means that something won't be accomplished, that something can't be accomplished, that something wasn't accomplished, something you don't want to do shouldn't do, couldn't do, wouldn't do. You notice these words, what they all have in common? All of them are something that will not. The word not is shortened down. The word not is not really there, but it's combined with whatever could have been an action word of something being completed. So the apostrophe, just look at this word. Can't. Something that you can do now becomes can't or cannot. So you basically place yourself in a realm where something is not going to be done because you can't do it, or you won't do it, or you don't want to do it. But when you take that apostrophe out, you take out the word not. You can't have the word, because I just said the word can't, see? Now that word won't be there, and I had the word won't. See how it's an exiting out of something? Same way where we have our possessions, they will get exited out of our lives. Michael's Bible, now, now for me, the Bible's going to stay with me. The Bible that Michael has been given from God. That's a better way to say it. But when there's ownership of things and people have possessions, just keep in mind that apostrophe is there in concluding that something may not be done, or also in a way where it's a possessive thing. We can go much further onto this subject as well. It's just something that you want to keep in mind and start thinking about. And I can expound much further onto the apostrophe, because the apostrophe is such a character that a lot of people don't really focus that much on. So I will end with that. Again, my name is Ricardo. You know that God loves you and that I love you. You all take care, and God bless.